I made a bold prediction in my video last week, and guess what? I was right. Shalom, my friends. Yes, I predicted how many hundreds of subscribers the Rabbi study would have by the time this video is released. And sure enough, guess how many hundred subscribers we have now? I would really like to thank each and every one of you individually, but that would take far too long. So let me just say to all who have subscribed, from the bottom of my heart,
oh, thank you very much.
As for my topic this week, I want to talk about a traditional Jewish teaching on prayer that I think can be applied to all prayer, not only Jewish prayer. This teaching comes from the massive compendium of Jewish law and lore known as the Talmud. The teaching is based on a verse from the Bible, from Daniel chapter 6, verse 11, which simply says, when Daniel learned that it had been put in writing, he went to his house, in whose upper chamber he had windows made facing Jerusalem. And 3 times a day he knelt down, prayed, and made confession to his God, as he had always done. From this verse, Jewish sages derived the teaching that one should not pray in a place with no windows. Now that's an interesting take on the verse, is it not? The intent of the verse certainly does not seem to be to teach not to pray without windows. So why do the Jewish sages focus on this issue? I think because it is very tempting to get so immersed in and so focused on praying that it blots out the world around us. I know I like reaching that place in prayer, but I also know that it's not easy to stay in that place. There are many distractions, both from our own surroundings and from our own minds. And while that can be frustrating, I believe that every curse has its blessing, every blessing has its curse. And the blessing of distractions is that the distractions help us to root our prayers in this world, the world we have to live in every day, the world we strive to leave better than we found it, and the world for whose benefit we seek to partner with God. A windowless room helps to isolate us, and isolation in prayer has its place. But I don't believe that all prayer should be done in isolation. I think it should also include a direct connection to the outside world. After all, do we want the words of our prayers to fall flat on some floor, perhaps heard, perhaps not? Or do we want our words to soar to the heavens, to penetrate to the divine realm, and to have a real impact on this world? Praying outdoors in God's own sanctuary is a beautiful way to connect our prayers to the world around us. But when we pray indoors, as we often do, a window is all we need to allow us to observe and reflect on God's creation. How can that not help but elevate our prayers? Of course, how one likes to pray is a very personal thing. So if you have other approaches to prayer that you would like to share, please do so in the comments box. I certainly hope you found this video worthy of consideration. If you did, how about giving it a thumbs up on YouTube? Helps us get our videos in front of more viewers. We try to discuss life's ultimate issues on the Rabbi Study, and some of our viewers go beyond subscribing. They become patrons of the channel like those good people have done. If you want to join them, please use the link to patreon.com in the description box. And of course, even though we are now over 800 subscribers, we want more. So if you have not already subscribed, log into YouTube, watch the video, then click on my face right over here, or watch our last video by clicking on its icon right over there. As ever, until next time, Shabbat Shalom.